everyone, ready for another deep dive? Today we're going deep into some seriously cool new research on vascular aging.
Oh, yeah.
That's how our blood vessels age.
Right.
And get this, there might actually be ways to reverse it.
Wow.
We're talking fountain of youth potential, all thanks to a brand new study out of the University of Illinois at Chicago.
Yeah, this study, published in the journal Aging,
Oh, cool.
highlights a specific protein
Okay.
that acts like the guardian of your blood vessels. And when this guardian goes missing, things can get... Well, let's just say you want this guardian on your side.
Okay, so before we get to this mysterious guardian,
Sure.
can you set the stage for us? Why should we even care about vascular aging in the first place?
Well, think of your blood vessels as the highway system of your body.
Okay.
They carry oxygen and nutrients to every single cell.
Right.
But as we age, these highways start to get a little rough around the edges. The endothelium, the inner lining of your blood vessels, isn't as smooth and efficient as it used to be.
So it's not just about wrinkles on the outside.
Exactly.
We're talking about our insides getting a little creaky.
Yeah, we're talking inflammation, stiffening the arteries, reduced blood flow,
Oh,
all things that increase the risk of heart disease and other serious health issues.
okay. That's definitely not the kind of aging I'm looking for.
Right?
So let's talk about this guardian protein.
Okay.
What's its name and what does it actually do?
The protein is called Nup93,
Nup93.
and it's vital for keeping those endothelial cells healthy and functioning properly.
Okay.
Imagine Nup93 as a conductor of an orchestra, ensuring that everything runs smoothly inside your cells.
Ooh, I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So what happens when our conductor starts to lose its touch?
Well, as we age, Nup93 levels naturally decline.
Mm-hmm.
And when those levels drop, things start to go out of tune.
Oh, no.
Without enough Nup93, a harmful protein called YAP starts to build up inside our cells.
Yap sounds like a real troublemaker.
It is.
What exactly does it do?
Well, think of YAP as a tiny gremlin,
Okay.
setting off little fires in your blood vessels.
Oh.
Those fires are inflammation,
Okay.
and over time, they can cause serious damage.
Gotcha.
YAP also accelerates the aging process within your blood vessels, making them stiff and less efficient.
So low Nup93 means high YAP.
Right.
And high YAP means inflammation and faster aging of our blood vessels.
Exactly.
It's a chain reaction, like a domino effect.
Precisely. But here's where the research gets really exciting.
Okay.
Scientists discovered that restoring Nup93 levels in damaged cells can actually reverse some of those negative effects.
Wait, so they're saying we might actually be able to undo some of that damage?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It is promising. And they also found that by blocking YAP,
Okay.
they could prevent the damage caused by low Nup93 levels.
Interesting.
It's like they're fighting this battle on two fronts,
I see.
both replenishing the good and blocking the bad.
Okay, so this is all starting to sound like a superhero movie with Nup93 as our valiant hero and YAP as the sneaky villain.
Uh-huh. I like it.
But how do they actually restore Nup93 or block YAP? Is there a magic pill for this?
Not yet.
Darn.
But the research is paving the way for some potentially game-changing treatments.
Okay.
Imagine delivering Nup93 directly to damaged blood vessels,
Wow.
or developing drugs that specifically target YAP.
Cool.
Those are just a couple of the avenues scientists are exploring.
This is all so fascinating, and I can't wait to hear more about those potential therapies.
Yeah.
But before we get ahead of ourselves,
Sure.
let's rewind a bit and make sure we really understand what's happening inside our cells.
Okay.
Can we zoom in and take a closer look at these cellular processes?
Absolutely. Let's delve into the world of nuclear pore complexes, or NPCs.
NPCs.
These are essentially gateways that control what goes in and out of a cell's nucleus,
Gotcha.
the control center where DNA is stored.
So NPCs are like the border patrol of our cells,
Mhm.
making sure only the right molecules get in and out.
That's a great analogy, and guess what?
What?
Nup93 is crucial for ensuring that these NPCs operate smoothly.
Okay.
Without enough Nup93, those gateways get jammed,
Oh, no.
and things start to go wrong inside the cell.
So it's not just that YAP is causing trouble, it's also that the cell's entire communication system gets disrupted without enough Nup93.
Exactly. It's a cascade of events that ultimately leads to inflammation and accelerated aging in our blood vessels.
This is where I start to feel like I'm in a science fiction movie.
Uh-huh.
But it's also incredibly empowering to know that scientists are figuring out how to manipulate these processes at such a microscopic level.
It really is remarkable. And the more we understand about these intricate mechanisms, the better equipped we'll be to develop effective treatments and strategies for healthy aging.
This has been an incredible deep dive so far.
I agree.
We've gone from the big picture of vascular aging to the microscopic world of cells and proteins.
It's amazing.
But there's still so much more to explore.
For sure.
We've got to talk about those potential therapies, the implications for the future of healthcare, and what this all means for you, the listener.
Right. Don't worry, we're just getting started.
Okay.
Join us in part 2, where we'll delve deeper into the potential for reversing vascular aging and discuss how this research could reshape the way we think about health and longevity.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Me too. Welcome back.
So last time we left off with this idea that scientists might actually be able to reverse some of the damage that happens to our blood vessels as we age. Let's talk about how they plan to pull that off.
Well, it all comes down to manipulating those key players we discussed.
Right.
Nup93 and Yep.
Remember,
we want more of the good guy, Nup93, and less of the troublemaker. Yeah.
Oh, right, like a cellular balancing act.
Exactly.
So how are scientists planning to tip the scales in our favor?
Well, one exciting avenue is the development of therapies
Okay.
that deliver Nup93 directly to damaged blood vessels. Imagine it like a targeted repair crew
Okay.
swooping in to fix those rough patches on our cellular highways.
Okay, that makes sense. But YAP is still lurking around, ready to cause more trouble.
Yeah.
How do we deal with that little gremlin?
Well, researchers are exploring several strategies to kind of put YAP in its place.
Okay.
One approach involves developing drugs that specifically target and block YAP's activity,
Interesting.
preventing it from triggering inflammation and speeding up the aging process.
So it's like designing a custom-made YAP neutralizer.
Exactly, but drugs aren't the only answer.
Oh, really?
Scientists are also investigating natural compounds
Okay.
and lifestyle interventions that can help suppress YAP's activity.
Oh, that's interesting.
This is where things get really interesting for you, the listener.
Wait, so I might be able to fight back against vascular aging just by changing my lifestyle?
You could.
Tell me more.
Well, there's growing evidence that certain dietary choices
Okay.
and exercise habits can have a positive impact on our vascular health. For example, a diet rich in antioxidants
Okay.
found in fruits and vegetables might help protect our blood vessels from damage.
So that old adage about eating your veggies really holds true.
Absolutely. And regular physical activity is like a tune-up for your entire cardiovascular system,
Okay.
including your blood vessels.
Good.
It improves blood flow, strengthens your heart, and helps keep those cellular highways in tip-top shape.
This is all starting to sound a lot less like science fiction and a
Yeah.
lot more like practical advice I can actually use.
Exactly.
But let's be realistic.
Sure.
How long will it be before we have access to these game-changing therapies? Are we talking years? Decades?
While it's true that scientific progress takes time,
Yeah,
the pace of research is accelerating rapidly.
that's good.
Clinical trials are already underway to test the safety and efficacy of some potential therapies.
Oh, wow.
I'm optimistic that we'll see significant advancements in the coming years.
So there's definitely hope on the horizon.
Oh, yeah.
But even if we're not quite there yet, this research has already changed the way we think about aging.
I agree.
It's not just an inevitable decline.
Right.
It's a process we can influence.
That's a powerful shift in perspective.
It is.
This research empowers us to take control of our health and longevity, to make choices that support healthy aging both today and in the future.
Okay, so we've covered the potential therapies and the importance of lifestyle choices.
Right.
But let's zoom out for a moment and consider the bigger picture.
Okay.
Extending human lifespan is a fascinating concept,
It is.
but it also raises some big questions.
Absolutely.
It does indeed.
Yeah.
If we're talking about potentially adding decades to our lives,
Right.
we need to consider the implications for society as a whole.
Yeah, for sure.
How will this affect our healthcare systems, retirement plans,
Yeah.
and even the way we structure our lives?
That's a lot to unpack.
It is.
What are some of the key challenges we might face as a society if human lifespans increase significantly?
Yeah, that's a great question.
One major concern is the potential strain on our healthcare resources.
Right.
If people are living longer, we'll need to find ways to ensure that everyone has access to quality care throughout their extended lifespans.
Yeah.
This will require innovative solutions and a rethinking of how we allocate resources.
And what about the workforce?
Right.
If people are working longer, how will that impact younger generations entering the job market?
Yeah.
Will retirement even be a concept anymore?
Those are all valid questions. We might need to rethink traditional models of work and retirement. Perhaps we'll see more flexible work arrangements,
Okay.
phased retirements,
Interesting.
or even entirely new career paths that cater to an aging population.
These are all big questions.
They are.
But they're also incredibly exciting to think about.
I agree.
This research isn't just about extending life.
Right.
It's about reshaping society and redefining what it means to be human.
Absolutely. And it's important to have these conversations now
Yeah.
so that we can navigate these changes thoughtfully and responsibly.
This has been such a mind-expanding conversation.
Yeah.
We've gone from the cellular level to the societal level, exploring the science, the possibilities, and the potential challenges of extending human lifespans.
Wow.
But in the end, it all comes back to the individual,
Right.
to each of us making choices that support our health and well-being.
Right. While we wait for those groundbreaking therapies,
Yeah.
we can all take steps today to protect our blood vessels and optimize our health span.
So in part 3, let's shift our focus to you, the listener.
Okay. Sounds good.
We'll explore practical takeaways from this research, offering actionable advice on how you can support your vascular health and potentially slow down the aging process. Welcome back to our deep dive, everyone.
Glad to be back.
You know, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of all this talk of future therapies and all that.
Yeah.
But what about right now?
Yeah, that's a great point.
What can we actually do with this information, to improve our health today?
Well, that's the key question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the answer might be simpler than you think.
Okay.
This research really underscores the power of lifestyle choices.
Okay.
What you eat, how much you move, even how you manage stress, all these things have a huge impact on the health of your blood vessels.
So it's not about waiting for some magic pill, huh?
Right.
We have a lot of control right now.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty empowering.
It is.
What kind of specific lifestyle changes are we talking about?
Well, think back to that analogy of your blood vessels as a highway system.
Okay, yeah.
You want to keep those roads smooth and clear of any blockages.
Right.
So a heart-healthy diet is crucial.
Okay.
Lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains.
Okay.
Those provide antioxidants that help protect your blood vessels from damage.
So that old adage about eating your veggies really is true.
It really is. And regular physical activity is like a tune-up for your entire cardiovascular system. Yeah. It gets your blood pumping, strengthens your heart, helps keep your blood vessels flexible and elastic.
Okay, so how much exercise are we talking about?
Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week.
Got it. Healthy diet, regular exercise. What else?
Don't underestimate the power of stress management.
Oh, right.
Chronic stress can really, it can wreak havoc on your body.
Yeah.
Including your blood vessels.
For sure.
So find healthy ways to cope with stress.
Okay.
Whether it's, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, whatever works for you.
Yeah, for sure. Those are all great tips.
Thanks.
But what about, there are some of us out there who already have some risk factors for heart disease, like high blood pressure or, family history.
Of course.
Is it too late to make a difference?
It's never too late to adopt a healthier lifestyle. Even small changes can have a big impact over time.
Okay, that's good.
And if you have any concerns, talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
They can help you create a personalized plan to manage your risk factors and keep your blood vessels healthy.
That's reassuring to hear.
Good.
Speaking of doctors, what about regular checkups? Are those still important even if we feel healthy?
Absolutely. Regular checkups are like getting your car serviced. They help catch any potential problems early on before they become serious.
Yeah.
It's also a chance to talk to your doctor about any specific concerns you might have and get personalized advice.
Okay, so let's recap for our listeners.
Okay.
Eat a heart-healthy diet. Get regular exercise.
Yeah.
Manage your stress.
Right.
And see your doctor for routine checkups.
That's simple.
Those are the key takeaways for supporting your vascular health today.
Exactly. Remember, this research is just beginning.
Right.
As scientists continue to explore the mysteries of aging, we're likely to see even more exciting advancements in the years to come.
It's a truly fascinating time to be alive.
It is.
But even as we look ahead to the future of healthcare, it's important to remember that we have the power to make a difference in our own lives right now.
I completely agree. By taking care of our blood vessels, we're not just investing in our future health. We're investing in the possibility of longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives.
Well, that's a great note to end on.
I think so, too.
So to all our listeners out there, keep diving deep, stay curious, and never stop exploring ways to optimize your health and well-being.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.